Okay. So first is what are the combinators. The first one is a descendant selector. What is a descendant selector? Let's say due space p open close brace, whatever the CSS you are going to be applying. It means inside the div, whether it is a one or a two or a n number of a selector, selector, it is going to be apply the descendant like a CSS. Andre div div space p andre it is going to be apply a CSS, whether it is a color, font family, or anything. So that will be applied. So inside a div, you might have a one paragraph or two paragraph or n paragraph or anything. So that will be apply a CSS. Okay. Now I will just open and explain here. See, descendant selector, how it will be works. So here, see here. Div p ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ div ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಎಷ್ಟಾರು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇರಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಸಿ ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅ ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. So who is not okay, who is answering, those guys has to be unmuted, remaining should be muted. Okay, ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Fine. Okay. So descendant selector means this is the selector and space P means this is called a descendant selector. So descendant selector. Sorry. We got to know descendant selector means after the any element, okay, then the space child element. So those child element it is going to be applied irrespective of you have paragraph and pre tag and everything. So just I will right click, open in the live server. Okay. Descendant selector, what happens? See here it is a paragraph, here h2 tag is there, here it is a pre tag is there. It will apply a n number of paragraph we have, so that is called the a descendant selector. Okay. The next is what, the child selector. What is a child selector? Control P, save it. Okay, child selector, what it will do, anything inside of where I am applying a div and paragraph. What are all the child of a div? Those are the paragraph. This is the one paragraph with child. See inside a div, this is the one paragraph, but this is the pre-tag. It is not considered. Again, this is a one more paragraph. We have a two more paragraph, but it is not inside the div. It is inside a div, inside a section. So that's why this will be not considered. Only one, two, three. Sorry, this is the one, and the next child will be 2, and next immediate child, sorry, this is the 1 2 3. So child in the sense the child element of a div, it is inside a div and it will apply for the first paragraph, and it will ignore a pre tag because we have not assigning any color to the paragraph. The next child will be p. Again we have a two more paragraph, but these two paragraphs are a child of a section. These are all the not direct child of a div. Then this is the one more paragraph. So that's why it is applying a color. Okay. The next is what the adjacent selector. So what is the adjacent selector? If you just see the output, you will get to know. You can give a explanation like anything. Control S will go here. Adjacent means what? After the div, what immediate first child will be applied. See what is the div? This is the div, and this is the paragraph. So it is going to be apply the after div. What is the paragraph? So it might be having a n number of paragraph. I have a control B, control V, but it will take for only first one. Okay, so that is called a sibling selector. So how you can sentence make a sentence? See, sibling selector means after the specified element, the next child element. Okay, so you can give example. If you're not able to form a sentence, you just take like that. Let's say I'm going to be take a div plus p means so after the div, what are all the paragraph will come. So the first paragraph only applied a color. You can make a sentence like anything, but you should know the what is the concept. Okay, so this is the what we can say siblings selector, and the last one is what general sibling. So general sibling slight variation will be there. Where is this? This is the controlless sibling selector. It will select the after a div. This is the all inside the div. After outside the div, this is the first element, that is the sibling selector. General sibling means what are all the elements after the div, so that will be applied the CSS. Okay. So again, if I ask means you have to be able to answer tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So hope you got the idea. I think so. The next is what? I think pseudo classes. What are the pseudo classes? Shweta. What are all the pseudo classes? Prakyat. You tell me the answer. You can say like anchor pseudo classes or anything. So we have there are four anchor pseudo classes are there. Link, visited, hover. You know this. Link, visited, hover, active. So these are all the four anchor pseudo classes. Why? Because I explained everything, then you are not able to answer, guys. What is the mistake? Okay, so what is the what is the gap? Nanda Nadgaudar, what is the pseudo classes? Okay, fine. So next day onwards, so please do go through the recorded video. See if just ನೀವು the interview ಅನ್ಕೊಡಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ as Mahadev is asked, he has a doubt, he came and asked. You have to ask like this. If you not ask anything means then how it will be? Every day I will answer. I will ask the question. By the next day, you people are ready to answer for that one. Okay, don't give any excuses or something like that. The first one is the pseudo elements. Okay, who is no, unmute? Please mute. Okay, the pseudo elements. The next is water. So just I will take a one paragraph. I will add some double text over here. So for that, I will write a FIRST. Okay, the first line pseudo element. Okay, so I will write a style for this one. P colon. A right click, open it the live server. Okay, so here what happens? We are going to be apply the pseudo classes. See, I am not mentioning any specific idea or something. Okay, it has to be taken the first element should be in the color. So let's take it in the whole line. Delete it. Control S. Okay, pseudo classes and pseudo elements are not that much like we are not using our daily, not like that. So just have an idea about pseudo classes are like anchor classes like visited, hover, link, and everything. Pseudo elements are like this. So we are using the first line or something like that. Okay, first letter, like that we are using the like a pseudo elements. Okay, so even we are not using much in development and all. So just have an idea. Okay, so the next is what the opacity. So just I will make a horizontal, sorry, horizontal line. The next is the H2 opacity. Okay, IMG. So I will take a there is a path. Okay, this is the image I will take. What is the opacity? So opacity in your word darkness or like less darkness, something like that. Save it, right click, open it the live server. So I think it is already running. Let's close this one. Okay, this is the image. What is the opacity? So I will write an opacity for this one. Opacity, I will write a inline style, the opacity 0.2, copy, control V, opacity 0.9. So there are two images are there. I have used a style property and style attribute and opacity property name and property value. Control S will go here. See what is the difference here? This is a blurred or a masked. This is a darkness is there. Okay. So just what I will do, I will just do img colon hover open close brace opacity 0.5. Okay. So see, initially the first image is opacity is 0.2 and the second image is 0.9. So in middle, whenever hour means what? Anyone can tell me the what is the hour? Yes, exactly. Hour means mouse hovering. See here what happens? Okay, so reload it. Okay, it is not happening. Why? IMG. Okay, okay. Yeah, I will just remove here. Uh, deleted, deleted. Control S. See, if I mouse over means it is getting a hoverness. Hover means what? Mouse over. So when I clicked on this one, opacity 0.9. Sorry, see, opacity is what? 0.5 is there. What I will do, I will use a 0.1. Control S. Image hover means on the image, if I mouse over means so that is called an image hover. So if I mouse over, see how it will be disabled. Okay, so when we used, see if you see the any Flipkart page or something like that, so that element is already sold out. So if you like sold out, it's not available in the cart or like in the store. So it is telling us something masked or already sold out or already sold out, something like that blurred. It will come. So there we are using this opacity. Okay, opacity means it is something like that 0.9 is a 0.1 is the lowest, 0.9 is the highest. Okay, so this is how the opacity means it is going to be change the darkness of the what you can say uh, images. Okay, so we are going to be seen like that you can apply for the due or you can apply for the paragraph anything you want to make a blurriness or something like that, so you just go through the opacity. 0.1 is the lowest and and 0.1 is the lowest and 1 point what you can say 1 point 0.1 is the lowest and 0.9 is the highest. Okay, the next will come for the navigation list. What is the navigation list? Anyone? What is the navigation list? Prakyat, Shweta, Nandanadgowder. What is the navigation list? So you have website. This is called a navigation list and control. So this is also one list. Okay, there are a top now, left now. So there are a navigation list will come. So how will see? Control Shift I. Click here. Make a 100%. See, if I click means why it has to become. I don't know what happened here. See, if I click means it will show the list light. So that is called a left navigation. Why? What is the mistake? Yeah, it has to be shown the left navigation. So that is called the left nav. So I will show here Zomato. So this is the top navigation. This is called a top navigation. So Control Shift I. See, this is called a left navigation. So navigation is a something called a list only. So we'll see. Okay. So I want to do write a navigation bit. So where we are going to be write it. So just I will go here. I will take a one more HR tag. Then we are going with the H2, the navigation list. UL, LI, anchor tag, something, home, control C, control V, control V, control V. Home, about us, contact, uh, something address or anything, okay? Or else you just control X, something, gallery. Okay, so this is a normal list. We know this one. Okay, so we already know this one, why we are using this one. Okay, so navigation is a one thing. So every website is having their list item, and it is going to be vertically or horizontally aligned. Okay, so that is we are going to be discussed here. Okay, the list is a one thing we are going to be apply a color and alignments and everything we are going to be discuss here. Okay, so there are two types of alignment is there. Okay, one is a left alignment, one is a right alignment. So top alignment is there. Okay, so here we are going to be write some style for this one. Okay, okay, so how to write a style for this one? So just I will try for the generic one. So first, this is the list is there. So I want to write a style for this one. So how to do this one? Right click, do inspect. I will change the orientation of the display screen and console, clear it. We'll click on this one. So first what I will do, list style type none. Why it is not changed? Because I have to write for the UL tag. List style type none. Okay, the this one I dot is gone. So then margin 0 pixel and padding 0 pixel. Okay, then display inline. It will not work. Why? Because so for individual list we need to write a display inline. See, this is the CSS. So what I will do, I will write a this three CSS I will copy and I will go here. If I do reload means it will come as it is. Okay, what is it? it will come left bulleting, and this is the UL and everything. Okay, so now what I will do, I will write a UL open close space control V control S. We'll see here. So this is how it will looks. Okay, so I want to display the elements in the row, because home, about us, gallery, contact us. So for that, I want to go here. I want to write a LI open close brace display inline control S. See here. Now the home, about us, contacts, inline means what? It, see, actually LI is what? What is the LI? Anyone? What is the LI? Which type of element it is? Block level or inline? Prakyat, Shweta, Nandanadagowdar, Mahadev. What is a LI? Is it a block level element or inline element? Yes, exactly. It's a block level element. Li is just taking the entire width of the screen, but I am going to be display as an inline. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಇನ್ ಲೈನ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ display inline. This is the block level element, but acting as an inline because of I used a display inline. Okay, so I don't want this underscore at all. So how to do? So text decoration none. Sorry, not text text transform none. Control S. So why? How to remove underline from the link in HTML. What is the property? Text decoration none. Okay, correct. But where I have to define, so that is, I think we need to define here text decoration none. Control S. Is it gone? No. Right click, inspect. See, text decoration none means for home it is gone. Yeah. So why it is not applied in the sense? So we have to write, okay, just li, within a li we have a tag. So for that we need to write a li space a open close brace control v control s. See, now gone, right? So this is the home, about us, gallery, contact us. Sir, I want to make some space to these elements. So how to do? Right click, inspect. So I will write a padding 4 pixel. Okay, padding is 4 pixel. Margin is 4 pixel. So where? Inside a list item, inside a anchor tag. Control C. If I reload means again it will sit properly. So link li control V control S. So already we have control S. See here, this is how your website it looks. So you want to set the background color for a whole list item. So for where we have to go here, background color something light coral something. Control S will. Okay. So even you need to set a padding 30 pixel. Control S. See. So you want to make a little bit font size and everything. So right click, inspect. I want a font, which is the highlighted color here. The white will be highlighted color in the black color. And font font weight 900. Okay, so just I will take a copy and where we need to add inside a LIA, because we are going to be control S C. So this is called a navigation bar. Okay, yeah. Anybody is yeah, yeah. ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕಲರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಡಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾರಿ ಇದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಯು ಎಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್. ನಂದು ಯು ಎಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಎಲ್ ಐ. So if you want individual, you can go with the individual. Okay. So I want only this much. This much means what? So for this, ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಗು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ then you have to make a one more property called a width property. Width is a 500 pixel. ಇನ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೇಕಾ? 400 pixel, 300 pixel. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇದೇನಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ವಶನು? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದ್ರ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಎಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಎಂಟೈರ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಬೇಡ, ನನಗೆ ಸೈಜ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಎಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 300 ಪಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಅವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ 300 ಪಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ವಿಡ್ತ್ 300 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಯು ಎಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದು ಎಲ್ ಐ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ಕಲರ್ ನಾನು ಇದೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ. ಯಾವ ಟೈಲ್ ನನಗೆ ಯು ಎಲ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ಯು ಎಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ ಐ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಎಲ್ ಐ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ ಐ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ ಐ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಇನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಇನ್ಲೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ನಾಲ್ಕು? ಹೋಮು, ಅಬೌಟಸ್ಸು, ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿ, ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. So what is the power of CSS in the sense, if you just remove this one, okay, UL, LI, LIA, Control X, Control S, if you see here how it looks. So if you add a CSS here, so how it looks. So this is why we need to use a CSS. How to use a CSS? So that is also one thing. So anything it will come by an experience. So this is called the what you can say, a list. Okay, CSS list. Okay, so that is a horizontal navbar and like what you can say, vertical navbar will come. Okay, so that is we are going to be. So this is a horizontal, and you will get to by vertical or this is the what horizontal. This is the vertical. You will get to know. Okay, you can just go through the tutorial content. You will get to know. The next is what a drop down. What is the drop down? Anyone? Anyone? See, this is called a drop down. I have a there is a button. There is a button. If I click this, drop down will come. Drop down means once I click on that specific button, it has to be show the what you can say one drop down list. Okay, so that is what we are going to be discuss here, and then we will close for today. Okay, so first one is what is the drop down, then how to display the list item. Okay, so we will go with an example, then we will see. First, what we will go here, the first is we are going to be write a one div here. I will take a one more, the index 10.html and the document control s. Okay, h2 the css drop down. See, it is not only CSS. We are writing the CSS for the HTML. We need to write for CSS as well as the HTML. The first one is what I will take a one class div. How to write a class with a shortened property dot dro drop down. Div dot drop down means it is going to be displayed like this. Okay. Then we are going to be take a button. So this is the up button is there. Okay. So again we are going to be take a one more button class dro drop btem. Okay. Save it. So that here we are going to be take a two things here. Okay. What is the two things here? Uh, so this is a div. Div means what? It is a one block, and we are taking the one more the button, so that is called a drop down. So this is the a drop down button. Then we have a anchor tag. The anchor tag is what? Home, control V, about us, contact us. Okay, so this is a one drop down. Right click, open with the live server. So it is like this. So we are going to be write a one by one. No need to worry. Okay. So now we are going to write for the CSS. So this header style. Okay. First we'll understand the what and all. Okay. The first one is what a div, that is the drop down. So this is a one div block. Okay. Then we have a button. So that button is a drop down. Then inside a button we have a yeah anchor tag. So there is a slight difference here. So we need to add a one more div because it will display the class drop down content. So inside a drop down content we are going to be display the this is the three links, that is the home, about us, and everything. Control S. If I see here, so this is how it will looks. So first we are going to be write a CSS for this all those things. How to write a CSS for this one? Right click, do inspect. See, first I want to write a for a CSS for this one. First background color is a which one? Light coral, light dark, dark blue, dark. Okay, dark orange I will use. And the text color should be white. Okay, the next is what? Padding. Padding means what? It is going to be create a space between the text and the defined element border. Okay, so padding, sorry, padding, I will take about something 10 pixel. Okay, the next is what? Font size. Font size large. So medium I will take. Okay, so I don't want a border, so border I will take none. And cursor is a pointer. See, cursor means, see, hand symbol will come. Cursor pointer means the hand symbol will come. Okay, so this is the CSS. I will copy this one, Control C, then reload it. Okay, where I want to write it? So for this, the class drop btm. For the button I have written, so dot, sorry, dot drop btn, open close brace, control v, control s. If you see here, so this is called a, what we can say, a drop down. Okay, the next is what? For this one we have written. So then we are going to be right for this, for this one. Okay, so drop down button. So just we will select for this one. Okay, so what is the style we are going to be right here? So position, I think relative, and display. What is the inline block? Anyone? What is the inline block? Nandana Nadagodar, Shweta, anyone? What is the inline block? Okay, we'll discuss. Okay, the next is what? So for this drop down content, we are going to be write a CSS. Right click. So for this CSS, we are going to be write a CSS. First one is what? Display property will use none. Display none means it is not going to be display anything. So for that, before I will write a what you can say, other properties. So background color will be something wheat. So I will use a this one. Okay, background color, and min width around 150 pixel, and z index 1, and there is a position absolute. Okay, position absolute, and the last property, one thing we will use a display. So position absolute is there, and display none. Why display none means, so when I mouse over or click on this one, so that list should be shown. So I will select where, for the drop down content I have written for this one. Okay, so for that, dot drop down content, open close brace, control B, control S. If you see here, so now we have applied for a drop down content. Okay, so now I want to write the CSS for the what you can say drop down content and individual item list item. So just I will comment for a while display none property control S. So this content I need to change it. So how to change it? So for that, drop down, right click, inspect. So individual, what is this one? List item with the anchor tag. So individual item I need to write it. So for this, I will use a color black, padding top and bottom 12 pixel, and left and right 16 pixel. Okay, then text decoration none, and display block. So where I am writing inside a drop down content for the anchor tag. So it is applied for a one tag, but what about remaining? So for that I will copy this one, control C, then I will go here, dot drop, sorry, drop down content, then inside anchor tag, open close brace. See, drop down content, this is the class name, and for the anchor tag I will apply this one, control S. If you see here, it will look like this. Okay, so what I will do, I will now you got to know how to display this one. Okay, so what is the reason I have displayed this one? Just I will remove here, control S. How it looks now? It will looks like this, control Z, control S. If you see here how it looks now, it looks good, but I use a display none here. So when to display that one, either I can mouse, or when I click on with this button, it has to be what you can say, it has to be changed the color. Okay, so now what we are going to write it. So yeah, drop down content anchor tag is done. The next we are going to write a some sort of a CSS with the dot drop down content a colon hover. So background color hash F1, control S. So on the drop down content for all the anchor tag, hover means, so it has to be changed the color. Okay, the next is water dot drop down drop down colon hover space drop down content open close brace display block. Okay, and next is water dot drop down hover dot drop btn. What is the btn name? Yeah, this is a drop btn open close brace background color something. Okay, Control S. Okay, Control S, right click, open with the live server. See here, if I mouse over means it is going to be display the items like this. See, I just what I will do, I just mouse over this one. Just we'll analyze the code and we will stop the session. First one is what a div is there. This is the one div. Inside a drop down button is there. This is the actual. This is the actual button. The next is a we have a drop down content. What is a drop down content? Means once I mouse over, this is called a drop down content class. Okay, this is a drop down content class. So first we'll understand the drop down button. So what I said, the background color is a orange, text color will be white, padding is a 10 pixel. Padding 10 pixel means top, right, bottom 10 pixel. Font size is medium, border is none, cursor is pointer. So this is we know this one. Okay, we will understand here. Right click, do inspect. First, we have written okay a drop down button. So background color, and everything we have displayed here. Okay. The next we are written for a drop down is also same thing, and drop down content A. Okay. See, drop down content A means individual element color is a black, padding a 12 pixel top, 16 pixel left. So if you want to make a little bit less, okay, let it be. Text decoration none means the underline is go long. Display block in the sense it is going to be display in the block level. If I just unclick these things, see how it looks now. So display block, it is going to be display like this. Okay, the next is what drop down. Drop down content is what drop down content A. So drop down content A colon hover. Whenever I mouse over on the drop down content anchor links, it has to be changed the color. If I will change to another color, you will see here. Control S. See, what does it mean in the sense for the drop down content for the all the anchor tag hover means what if we mouse over means change the background color. Okay, control S, we will go here. Okay, so then drop down hover. See, drop down hover, what is a drop down? Drop down is what this is the whole classes. So drop down hover, drop down content display block means so this is the code it is going to be display. If I mouse over means it is displaying the code, so that is called the drop down. This is the code block. And a button, it is going to be change the color. When you mouse over on a button, it is going to be change the color. Control S. See, initially something orange. If I mouse over means it is changed to green. So this is called a what we can say the a drop down. Okay, so this code I will so tomorrow I am going to be asked the question. So please do prepare, and I am going to be share this text to see. Select this one, copy paste this copy, and so tomorrow I am going to be asked the question. If you have any doubts, so go through the recorded video as well.